Crafting, and let's see who's here. That looks better. That looks better. A little bit shadowy, but let's see who's in the craft room right now. How on earth are y'all doing? Okay. It's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and Bill is making himself a cup of coffee because someone had a hard time trying to stay up. But how are y'all doing? Welcome to another session of Mindless Crafting at midnight. If you're here for the first time, I'm so glad that you joined us, joined our crafty family. Hey, Ava Lee, Christina, Shay, Sheila Overstreet, all of y'all are up? What? Deb Couture, Creative Mind by Design. Wow, we got all of our family is here, okay? Y'all did not play. We're going to be working with those masterboards, and I saw y'all posting in the group. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? So y'all saw this one, the one that I had Mod Podge before. And then I did another one. And so we're going to be cutting these down and cutting circles. Here's the other one. So welcome, welcome. Come on in to the craft room tonight. So how many of you are following along? Let's see, how many of you are going to be following along with us with the masterboard? Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get the comments on the TV so I can see y'all. Yep, I cleaned my desk up a little bit for y'all tonight. Hello, hello, Barbara Lank. Wow, we got everybody on with us this evening, or I should say this morning, right? It's almost morning. Just making sure my camera's adjusted pretty good here for y'all. Got my lighting. How's that lighting looking for y'all? Looks pretty good.
Actually, it does.
Lighting looks awesome. Lily McGee says she is ready.
Suzanne Velasquez says, I am Mod Podging my small masterboard.
Oh my goodness. So this one has Mod Podge on it. This one does not. But man, was this fun to do. This one, I was a little bit neater in placing, but I did do some ripping on some of these pieces. So for those of you that are wondering what a masterboard is, think of it as a collage. To me, there's no rules really. Just rip some stuff up, different papers, different textures of paper, like you can see on here, and just start gluing them down. Now, some people do have like a theme. They'll do like an all vintage masterboard. I've seen people doing like a spring masterboard where it's just beautiful, bright colors. And then you just like cut them down. Plus, you can do some, you could actually do some like stamping on them. So I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to do just a little bit of stamping on some of these. So let me get my my circle stamp here. And so I'm not going to stamp too much on this because I want to add some more stuff to this. Let's see what we got here. And y'all did see some, y'all, I think y'all went and watched that video that was released where I did the flowers. I took one of the stamp sets. This is the Belief stamp set. It has that half flower. And so I took those and stamped it onto a masterboard to make these flowers. And look, I did some little bit of stitching in there too, just to tie everything in. So I think these are just so adorable. So if that's just another idea, if you have a stamp, I think Jill Pounds and I were thinking the same about like the dresses. So if you have like a stamp set with a dress on it, like we have a mom stamp set and it has a dress, you stamp it on there and you see what it looks like Let me adjust my camera here so I can get the full everything in here. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, so you can take some of your stamps and stamp on it and then cut it out like I did. So that's how I got that. Here's some of the other ones that we did. Cut them down. Once, I think the fun part is you see it as a whole, but once you start cutting these down, you get a whole nother effect on these. So you could add, like Bill added, he added some burlap paper on this.
I did.
And so that's another fun thing that you can do with these, is you can add different textures of paper to it. So anything goes. It's not something that you want to do like, like you have to get past like wanting everything to be lined up perfectly, right? You have to work with what you have. So I'm going to turn this over when I cut these down, right? I'm going to turn this over and cut them down.
Just remember when you're doing this.
Same thing with this. And you can cut different shapes out of these also.
On the other side of OCD is acceptance.
But before I do that, let me just go ahead and add some circles to this. You can also distress the pieces before you lay them down. So even you distressing some of the pieces gives it a whole nother look as well. Distressing some of the pieces. So that's just another thing that you can do. Just trying to give y'all all these different ideas. So, I mean, you can really go down a rabbit hole with these. So you see how I'm going to just put these circles on here. Just stamp a couple of circles. Put it here. Because you're going to be cutting these down. So you just place them, wherever you feel. Let's put one on that tag. And I don't have to stamp like perfect, like, oh, it's got to be inked up really good. Nope. Sure don't. So the circles add a whole nother thing to it.
Shay is making her first masterboard tonight.
Oh, nice. Nice. And last week for Scrapathon, we did a masterboard also. So we had like a 3-hour session. Okay, so for these, I'm going to just cut a combination of circles. Right? Let me turn it over. Let me turn it over. Just going to trace some of these out and then I'm going to cut them. What kind of shapes are y'all doing with your masterboard? Have you done any particular ones, or are you doing like, some people said they're going to do some ATCs with them?
Sonny Peel says, wow, look at everyone on tonight.
Everybody's in the craft.
People are ready, okay?
And I made sure to post that we were having a crafting session, mindless crafting at midnight tonight. Just a reminder. So we may have some people that just kind of stop by.
Lily said, did your box arrive?
Lily, we didn't see a box arrive. We have to go to the post office again tomorrow, so. It might be too big to fit into the P.O. box. They'll keep it in the back for us.
Who did that? That pink thing.
Okay, so I'm just seeing as how many circles I can get in here. Right? And if I want, look, if I wanted to, I can do half circles, okay? Why? Because I can. Oh, I could get a circle in here, can't I? Oh, I sure can. Let's see what that's going to do. And anything else I could have is little scraps. It's going to be fun to see what that looks like once I start cutting it out.
Bonnie says, I love how everyone speaks to everyone.
Isn't it wonderful? We have a really wonderful crafty family. We do. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We only have 31 thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It helps to get the word out about mindless crafting. It's actually like promoting the channel.
Suzanne, I have to go to the mailbox.
We appreciate that. Cindy Piper says she generally rips up paper.
You guys are paper rippers. Mary Beth says we only have 31 thumbs up.
That's why I was telling everybody to go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
I'm going to refresh the screen. Ontario says you have to refresh the screen. Let me see what happens.
So I'm going to cut these up.
Terry's right.
Then we're going to see what happens.
I have 69 now.
See what happens with this.
Crystal says, Tracy, I got to tell you, this is a perfect page for a paper pack.
Oh, doing the, which paper? You have a certain paper that you're using? You know what? You can use your paper pack also. And that's, let me show you. Ooh, look how cute that is as a circle. Ooh, y'all. Look how cute that is. And then I'm going to use, remember these? I was coloring these the other day. I'm going to add some of these to.
Crystal Talbert.
I'm going to add some people to these, y'all.
Carmini says, I just finished my masterboard, but now I'm tired. Hector.
How cute is that? When you cut it out and it just has that, gives shape to it. For this masterboard, let me show you what I used. I used some of this. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. I used the Lifetime paper pack. I used the Lifetime paper pack in combination with, let's see, combination with the Nature Garden paper pack. Both of these Primas. And that's how I got this. Gorgeous papers. And I wanted kind of that, I wanted a lot of the browns and the beige kind of with just a little bit of color. So some of these I just took random papers and tore them up to fill in little spaces. So you might see some other things on here. See those right there? Just a little bit. And some of this right here. This is like scraps that have been in my stash for a long time. But this paper is absolutely gorgeous. And I think we still, look at that. Ooh, that's cute. So I used a combination of two of these because I wanted to see what would happen if I cut and rip and paste onto here. And this actually, this is actually, I cut some of the pieces and put that there. That's inside of this paper pack and some of the words and stuff. It's a great paper pack. That's the Lifetime, and the other one is Nature Garden. And both of those are in our Mindless Crafting store. So yeah, if you're here for the first time, thank you for being here. We love to have you. So I'm just cutting my circles out here, y'all. This one I think I'm going to cut in maybe 2x3s. Maybe 3x4s, maybe.
You're in Hankerson.
So did y'all actually take a nap?
No.
Some of y'all did not. I know there's somebody up here now getting ready to nod off because they didn't take a nap.
Carmina.
Ooh, how cute that is. Ooh. Carmina didn't take a nap.
Gaytan.
How are y'all up? I took a short nap. I'm not gonna lie. I took a short nap.
Linda Huffman, Jill Pounds, Cats Crawley. We're all guilty. Wanda Rose says, I am not coordinated enough to watch Tracy, comment on lives, and make a masterboard. You got to use your hands and your feet.
Not bad at all.
But Terry says, no naps for her. She had to go to the airport, pick up family. They took them out for Chinese dinner, and now she's home in PJs.
Oh, wow. And you're still up?
In 5 minutes, you're going to hear Aunt Terry going.
I had to do this part live because I wanted to show y'all how it looks before. I didn't want to go and cut it up and stuff. I really wanted to show you what it looks like once you finally decide to cut these. And I love making circle type embellishments. Love it. And thanks. I forgot who told me to do the Mod Podge on there. Thanks for that idea. So this will be like a little square, maybe a bookmark or something, rectangle. Who knows?
Our dogs gave up on us tonight, y'all. Normally they're in here.
Give them time.
They're like, not tonight.
So you see what that one looks like? Oh, is Kim Worthman on here? Kim, if you're listening, look what Kim did. Kim, now she knows that I always use this one right here. Right? But she got me this corner thingy. I can't call it corner rounder. But she knows how I love my corners. So thank you so much.
Natalie worked 10 hours today.
Oh, wow.
She said, I'm so sleepy, I'm just going to watch. Okay, Natalie, you can watch.
You just watch, Natalie. Just watch.
Uh-oh. Excuse me, hiccups.
I'm not sure if Kim is on here.
She's not yet. Sandy Piper's getting things ready for crafting at a nursing home next week.
Oh, my goodness. I love it. I love it.
Prayers for your grandson, Rhonda Higgins.
Oh.
He's in the hospital right now.
Oh, no.
Suzanne says, how long does the Mod Podge take to dry?
You know what? This didn't take long. It took maybe about, depending on how thick you lay it on.
Thank you, Don Satterley.
Maybe about 30 minutes to dry. Maybe about 30 minutes. Especially if you're not too heavy on it, but I love the way these came out. These can actually be tags. It was the glossy finish one. Yes, it has a glossiness to it. I don't know if you can see that, but it does have a glossy finish to it. And it did just fine. I used some some gray looking cardstock. So that's what that is on the back.
We have 154 mindless crafters on here tonight.
154 mindless crafters. Y'all go ahead.
And 88 thumbs up.
Y'all could be doing anything with your Friday night, Saturday morning, and you decided to come spend it with us. So I appreciate that.
Hi, Fluffy Bun. Fluffy Bun says, just tuned in, haven't been feeling too well today, and I find your lives and videos soothing and relaxing to watch. No crafting for me tonight. Well, you can watch us, Fluffy Bun.
Well, welcome.
at Lynette Scott. Lynette Scott watching us from while vacationing in Bermuda.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Save me a spot.
Wow. Now that's nice. Watching us from the beach, huh?
Oh, Vicky Jensen says no better people to spend it with.
Oh. Love y'all. Y'all are the best.
Mary Beth says, Tracy, does your printer have a scanner bed? Yes, it does. You can scan, and it also spool paper through to scan or copy.
I'm gonna save this just because. Let's line that up better. That would bother me if it was a little bit crooked. That part I can control, right? Okay, so this is what our circles look like. Oh, let's see, I got a little darkness over there. Let's see, adjust the light. The light, the light. I must adjust the light.
Actually, if you bring it around from this angle like that, you won't have anything to have a shadow on.
I'm just gonna make sure the light is okay, y'all, on here. Nope, that gives me a nice big glare. Okay, let me adjust my thing there. Okay, so if in case you're wondering, how did I glue these down? Regular glue stick, y'all. Regular glue stick. Even the kids can do this. Okay, and I think they would have fun with this project.
Linda Broman.
I think kids would have so much fun.
Stroheimer says, hi everyone. I'm so very happy to finally have caught live. I've been following for years now.
What?
And finally figured out the time difference. Well, there you go, Linda.
Where do you live, Linda? Can you pass me that large cutting paper trimmer? I got to get out the big paper trimmer for this. This is a 12 by 12 one, so I'm going to cut these down now. I'm going to turn it over and cut it down, y'all, because that's the surprise in all of this.
For you OCDers, turn it over when you can't see it. No! I have to let my OCD take control. See it.
I'm going to make the I'm going to do 3x4s on this.
Welcome, Sarah.
3x4s on this. Three by 4 is a good size to work with for me. You might try the 2.5 by 3.5, I believe, for the ATCs. Someone could correct me on that if I'm wrong.
Guess where Linda's from? Sweden.
Oh my goodness.
It's 6 a.m. in the morning.
Let me turn this over this way because I can't look at it.
You should be fully refreshed.
3x4s, y'all. Then we'll turn them over. So now you have all these, to me, these are like little canvases to play with. Little canvases to play with.
Linda says, more like not fully awake. Well, it is Saturday, right? You get to sleep until you're finished, I think.
What does that feel like? Okay. Okay, so 3x4s, y'all, for this, and I'm not looking at it. Okay, once it's turned over, then I'll see what it looks like. So I could be cutting through something that I wouldn't normally cut through if I saw it. But you just got to have faith that guess what? Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Tracy,
Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Tanisha Creel had red velvet, white chocolate chip cookies, and 2 slices of sweet potato pie. And make sure the sugar is low. She's drinking 0 sugar Sun-Kissed
Oh my
grape
goodness.
juice.
That's like going to McDonald's and saying, okay, I'm ordering a Big Mac, 2 Big Macs, large fries, apple pie, and then get a Diet Coke.
Diet.
I used to work at McDonald's, so I know. People used to come and
I was wondering why this thing was so dark.
I worked at McDonald's.
It's Lyanna. I probably said it wrong, but from Australia.
I'm going to turn it over, y'all. I'm turning it over.
Hold up. Karen Hankerson says, shuffle the deck, Tracy.
Okay, look.
OCDers. And look what you would have done, OCDers, by not looking at it. Lynette Scott says, wow, folks are watching from all over the world tonight.
I love it. Look at this. People watching from all over. Because you know what they say about the world. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Except in our group, there's a whole lot of love.
Exactly.
What the
overflowing with it.
World needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone.
Linda Hubbard says, it's a small world after all.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world.
Tracy, what's the song that went something like, it's a small, small girl, or it's a da-da-da? I used to come on when I was a kid. It's a da-da-da.
That sounds like the Toys R Us.
It's something.
It sounds like the Toys R Us thing. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use my new corner fancy cutter. Let's see what that one looks like. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Look what that looks like. Ooh, fancy. Ooh.
Yes, it's a hard knock life.
Oh.
That's what it was.
It's a hard knock life.
That was it. That's it, Tamika.
Okay, so you might have little pieces that come up like that because they didn't have any glue on them. And that's okay.
That's exactly what it was.
And you see it's just a tiny bit, like a little bit warped, but it straightens itself out pretty good.
Everybody's like, it's a hard knock life.
We're not doing Name That Tune tonight, are we?
Oh, look what Hector said. He turned to Carmita and said, darling, good night. And what would you like for breakfast in the morning?
Oh, wow. Go ahead.
You had me a hello, Hector.
He's a keeper.
In this case, you had me a good night.
He's a keeper. Hector's making breakfast. He's a keeper. He's a keeper.
Carmina gonna wake up and come in her kitchen and see.
Hector's making breakfast.
See me and Tracy both sitting at the table with knives and forks.
It's eggs. It's toast. It's bacon and orange juice too.
This is gonna be good right here. These are gonna be great.
Yeah, my little edges though, I didn't glue them down. So some of the paper is coming up just a little bit. But that's all right. What do? You keep going.
So how many of you will prefer rounded edges to the corner edges?
Now I'm going to do my rounded edges now. But I am really loving this right here. This one right here. Look at that. Tickets. Can y'all say ticket edges? Little ticket edges. Ooh, that reminds me too. When I say ticket, I can actually make me some tickets, can't I?
Man, Joe Brown says I can hear my son snoring in the bedroom over the YouTube volume, 2 rooms and a hallway away. Kelly likes rounded.
He must be tired, okay?
Oh, Hector said you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank
Especially
you.
when you said Hector. Tina Barker says, I'm going to stop talking and create soon. Everyone seems to be like, well, Liana likes both rounded and straight edges.
Now I got that song stuck in my head.
Oh, Dana. I say Dana.
It's red.
Verovado.
Dana!
She says, Tracy, the master boards I saw were made for Jones. I knew you would make them to use for card making. I can now mass produce and they will not look the same. I need 100 more for
you know what I'm saying?
Linda Huffman says, that's the greatness in using Mod Podge. You can Mod Podge the scraps to your board.
See that? There we go. Let's glue it down. This is where you really kind of see where you have pieces that aren't like stuck on there. So fun. This is so therapeutic, y'all. Y'all can make a ton of master boards and just keep going. Great way to get in your craft room if you're in a slump and you say, you know what I want to do? I want to just start gluing stuff down.
Anyone think they're in a slump tonight?
Get your mojo back. Glue until you get your mojo. Rip up some paper and just glue it, right? Till your mojo comes back.
Don't even use scissors.
How cute is that?
Tan says she has those 2 corner punches and she loves them.
Oh my goodness, I love it because I could do this too with it, right? So I take this little one here.
DX says, I have not done a master board. I'm not sure what it is.
A master board is where you take different scraps of paper, or you can cut them down, whichever one. I ripped some on one, and then the other one I just said, let me I just kind of cut. I did a combination of cutting and ripping. So you put it on like you can put it on a calendar. Which one did I do? Did I do this one on the calendar? No, I did this on paper too. Yeah, I just did that on white cardstock. I have some 12 by 12 white cardstock that I never used. Been sitting in the bottom of my drawer.
Crystal says, I'm too glad to be alive to be in a slump. Real talk.
Hey.
Hector says you sound like Marilyn McCoo from the 5th Dimension.
Oh.
Do you know Aquarius?
I don't know the whole Aquarius. All I know is Aquarius.
That's all everybody knows.
Aquarius.
That's all I do,
That's
too.
it. That's all I know.
Vicky Lee.
Okay, so I can start adding some things on here, right? Like if I wanted to, I can take something like this and I could add it on top of any of these. So you can still add stuff on here. Just because it's already cut out doesn't mean that you can't like put more stuff on it. So say I wanted to use this one right here.
Vicky Lee says, "Hi guys, I'm just joining in. I'm so addicted to masterboard making. I've cut up an 8x11 in the butterflies. What awesome colors it came out. Excited and eager to make more. Love from Cali."
Oh, isn't it just, oh my goodness, it's so addicting. I think it's the surprise element of seeing what happens when you just kind of start cutting stuff up, seeing what you can create.
Let's see. Crystal says, "They'll have a link to the previous live explaining the masterboard."
That would have been last Saturday's live, the scrapathon. That's when we first did it. But there's a ton, when I say a ton of videos with masterboard techniques. You go on Pinterest. I'm on Pinterest, y'all. I don't go on there often, but because I could go down a rabbit hole with Pinterest. But when I do go on there, it's for something, specific that I'm wanting to do. So, yeah, Pinterest is wonderful. Pinterest will have you going down a rabbit hole. But I am on there if you want to follow Mindless Crafting on Pinterest. Just feel like this needs some dimension on there.
Okay, I just put the link.
And guess what? Let's go ahead and
if anyone wants to know what masterboards are, the link to that live where Tracy was playing around with all those scraps making masterboards.
that was my first one. So we have that live is, what is that live, like 4 hours? We stayed on 4 hours or 3 hours?
It was 3 hours.
We was on there for a minute.
We almost have 180.
Nice. Wow. This is awesome. Welcome. Welcome. It gives you great ideas. Here's my thing. I'm trying to stay off Pinterest because I was on there looking for inspiration for my dress for Chelsea's wedding.
You end up somewhere else.
Yeah. No, I end up looking at a lot and I already picked my dress out. So I know stuff is still, how you look at one thing and they still show you other stuff. And I'm like, I can't look at anymore. I can't look at anymore.
Kim Worthing just came on.
Hey, Kim. Kim. I'm using it. Using it, Kim. Okay, so see what I want to do with this. Look how the green just plays off. Look at the green. Y'all see that, right? That green just plays off of it. Oh, what am I using these big old scissors? Let me go get my fussy cut scissors.
Bertha says she made a masterboard with old book pages.
That's another thing.
I love old book pages.
Book pages.
Bertha.
Someone said they ripped up old calendars and did a master board using old
I
calendars.
think that Vicky Jensen did that. Joy Brown says, I get on Pinterest and I just cannot get off.
Woo, that
Before I realize
Pinterest.
that so many hours are going by.
So I did do a master board, Pinterest board. So that's on there too. I'm still putting stuff in there, but
A10 says she did her assignment and posted her 2 cards in the scrapathon in the group.
she did the assignment.
There you go, Gay10. Oh, Vicky said, I made my master board on old calendars.
Oh, I love
She
it.
took it to a whole
Oh, so you
level.
took it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Because even those covers of calendars you can use it because it's a great size and a good way to like recycle those calendars and make something else. Because no one's gonna know that underneath here was something else, something completely different.
Suzanne Velasquez says, I use glitter Mod Podge, and boy, what a difference.
Oh, now y'all talking. Y'all gonna have me down this master board.
I think Suzanne's a blinger.
Let me go get my mod, all my Mod Podge stuff out of here. Okay, so he needs a little bit of help on here, so I think adding dimension on here would be great for him because I want kind of here and here. So we'll put one right there. I can't wait to do like a journal cover, y'all. A journal. Could you imagine masterboarding a masterboard journal cover? That would be nice because it just would have all kinds of different, just stuff all over it. I think it'll be so cute.
I agree, Joy. Joy says nothing wrong with being a blinger. I do it too. I'm a blinger of somewhat.
Okay, let's get her on here.
I'm pinning the Minus Crafting website link to the store on the top in case anyone wants to check it out. Some of our newcomers. Linda says one masterboard doesn't even make a dent in my scrap pile. I would have to make hundreds.
Look, Linda, you better tell it because I was like, I put all these scraps on the masterboard and I still have a whole lot left. Okay, so these images were colored the other day, in case y'all are wondering. I did color a few of them today, just to have a few more for tonight. But yeah, these were colored today. Some of these were colored today. I colored some of these on Thursday.
Terry says, are these men and women based on real people you know?
Some of them, yes. Yeah. Some of them, is my nephew on here?
She says how to go about doing it. We had our artist did it.
Yeah, our artist did these. Yeah. This is a stamp set.
Yeah, I'll put the link for that. As a matter of fact, for all those images right now, there's 25% off on the men and women photopolymer stamp sets. It's like we did have 8, but one of them got wiped out, so we're down to 7 different sets. I'll put the link for that.
Oh, one sold out already?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great deal. Is that not gorgeous? Is that not gorgeous? Wait a minute. I got to distress. Y'all.
Okay, I just put the link for that.
What I like about this is that there's no everybody's is going to be different. So if we were all to put papers together, right? and had somewhat of the same papers, no one's is still going to be the same. Nobody's is going to be the same. So you get to just have your own thing going on, which is what I love about this. Like we would all come up with all different ideas, something that has never ever been created before.
Sarah Slagle says if you make a masterboard that you enjoy a lot or have limited supplies, you
You
can
can take a
scan
picture.
into your
Yep.
computer and print off as many as needed.
Yeah, I've seen people do that
You
too.
know what you could do? You could scan them, like make 3 or 4 masterboards, scan them all, and then chop them, tear them all up, and use those to make a masterboard of the masterboards.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're welcome, Donna Satterley. Oh, Deborah Couture is heading to bed.
Deb,
Good night, my love.
Deb is tapped out, okay?
So glad you came. Deb's going to sleep.
I'm gonna put her just a little bit off to the side there. And so I used like a nice bright
Thank you,
color
Barbara
with her.
Jones. Bob says that idea was really thinking outside the box. What was making masterboards of the masterboards.
I'm taking a little bit of the same pink marker and just going around the edge just a little bit. And I don't mind doing this because that's our dog, y'all. He's trying to find a spot to go to sleep.
Kelly says, Tracy, are you putting those on cards or are they tags?
They could be with whatever, right? I have no idea yet. I have no idea. I think these may end up being, these may end up going on cards. I think these will be nice for cards.
Suzanne says, I don't have vintage paper to do my board yet, but do you have manuscript paper or newspaper, old magazines, anything with words? Go to a Goodwill or something, to the book section and find some really old books, hymnals or song books. What?
She doesn't have, you don't have, like, what are you saying? You don't have, like, vintage papers? Y'all thought that was Bill. That's the dog. Yeah, he's got a,
That's not me.
he has issues with his trachea. They said they thought that was you, Bill.
Wasn't me.
Don't mess with Bill. No, 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 no. Don't mess with Bill. No, 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 no.
Okay, just in case, that one book that Tracy was doing, the Lifetime, I'm going to put that in there in case you want to eyeball that.
Well, these are the two vintage that made up these right here. But yeah, I saw some people using some like old books and stuff, pages from old books, newspapers. Some people use junk mail. I'm gonna see if this will stick on with this. If not, I'll have to get out my glue gun. Because she's a gem.
And here's the other pad that she had. I just put links to both of them up. Hi, Amy Cave.
See if
Thank you, Linda.
See if that'll stick on there.
Linda says that's a good tip I gave. Also, you can look for older books of nature themes. You can find nice illustrations of flowers, the animals, all kind of stuff.
Don't don't go messing up the childcraft. Childcraft encyclopedia, y'all.
I
Let's
tell you what,
see.
my
I'm
mother-in-law
gonna
in her
take some of this.
garage, she has magazines so old.
She does.
Look, she has Look, okay? Life, remember those?
Let's see if I want this on there. Let's see. Shine on.
She has a black Enterprise where Earl Graves has hair. And you know that's an old one, okay?
I like that worn out look of that, but I actually need to put this on some cardstock because it's just a little bit weak there.
Sonia Creel says, I grew up with Childcraft Encyclopedia. Exactly, Sonia Creel. Sonia, you know what time it is.
Why is this song stuck in my head?
What? No Master Bill?
No. Ooh, ooh. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows why it's stuck in your head. When I was down, I was your clown right from the start. Now I can't remember the song though. I can't remember the words. Just need a little bit of a sturdier backing on it, and I like the kind of wrinkled effect on there with the shine on.
Amy, I remember those. Amy K says, my grandma used to have collections of those Reader's Digest.
Oh my goodness.
Every
yes.
time I was over there, you would find me reading a book curled up in an armchair. I loved Reader's Digest. Whoever made that was a genius, okay? Linda McGee says you can coffee or tea stain some newspapers. If you can find one, a newspaper. Karen Hickinson says, you gave me your heart.
Right from the start, you gave me your heart. Yep, just a little bit of stitching to get my, I love my stitching, so just a little bit here and there. Look how pretty that is. Shine on, y'all, shine on.
Krista says, how do we get our children to enjoy such great reading these days?
Well,
put it in a computer somehow.
Gotta find
a video game.
Find out the thing that they like.
I don't know. You know what? I think, you know what? Okay, Chris was asking, I guess our childhood encyclopedia is still even published today.
Yeah, they are.
You can find them online, can't you?
They're in the libraries too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have online encyclopedias. Just not the same though.
Tracy, guess who just came on?
Who came in here?
Jennifer Pinnell. Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
I haven't seen Jennifer in ages.
Jennifer is on. I see her on Facebook. Okay.
Well, okay. There you go. Eileen Moore is getting something to drink.
Okay, let's go ahead and put this up here.
Yeah, that would do it, Amy. Amy says start them early.
Yep.
Tracy, we went to the library the other day, and a story time was just ending, and there was these little kids coming out. Parents are bringing their kids to the story times. They were like 2 look like they were 2 or 3 years old. Faces painted up, little hats.
Mm-hmm. She was
papers for pictures that they had drawn.
I had that was my old library where I used to work, because we actually dropped off some Valentine's Day cards there. Yep, you just got to keep them,
Kim says, I still have my entire set of encyclopedias and childcraft books. I really want to get rid of them.
Look how cute that is.
Hey, Kim, the time you get rid of them, someone knock on the door talking about, Kim, do you have childcraft encyclopedias? If so, we're offering $500,000.
I'm sure they are somewhat of a collector's item. Let's see, just a little bit of stitching here and there.
Cinnamon got happy this, Tracy.
He wants his blanket. Poor thing, he's not feeling good, y'all. Some days he struggles, his medication kicks in. I hate that he has to be on medication from now on, but look, I have had these in my stash, y'all, for a minute. I gotta see what looks good here.
Tina Barker says Dolly Parton has a thing where she will send small children a free book. I'm not sure of the details.
Oh yeah, that's the she's got the what do you call it? That's how my book gets out to kids. They have a lineup. What is hers called? Is it Imagination or something like that? But yeah, she has that. That's gonna look cute too with that green. It just says pop of green in there. Yeah, mine is with the First Foundation here in Georgia, FERST, and they do that. They have a monthly thing that parents can sign up for their younger kids. Wait, let's see.
Terry says, I found some old postage stamps today. One is a 4 cent with Lincoln's picture on it. The other is a 5 cent with Pearl S. Buck. Tempted to put it on the masterboard. Need to check the value first. Yeah, check the value.
Check that value.
You'll send it out, then discover that thing is worth $2.5 million. You'll just be so mad at yourself.
Ripping that thing off of the.
No!
Looking for
it's
something.
melted too.
Looking for something.
$10 too. I'll never see it again. What? M. Sim says my friend works at a secondhand bookstore and encyclopedias go in the trash.
Oh wow. Is that the same color? That's the same color, isn't it? Yep.
Denise, I never heard of
Should
that
I go
one.
with the pink or the greenish one, y'all? Which one?
This one.
Decisions.
That one. Is it? That one is the one right there.
All these jemmies here.
Tracy, according to Tanisha, some black tea with coconut milk or coconut cream with a little dash of ginger helps with burping.
Helps with who?
Burping. So if you have to burp,
Oh,
I guess you do that.
okay. No, I wasn't sure. Was that for the dog? Someone said the green heart. Let me see. Let me look at this again. I'm thinking the green for some reason too. But for some reason, this ties in with her hair. You see this right here? That ties in with her hair.
Kim Worthen, I went on Etsy and I could have swore I saw someone selling childcraft for $700. So before you give those away, you might want to take a look. Okay?
Oh, it's for humans. Okay. Was someone saying that they're burping? This old heart of mine. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Okay, so I'm going to outline this in green. For those of you that said green, I'm just going to do an outline in green, but I'm going to keep that pink one. Oh, I'm on the hunt right now for candied ginger. Candy
ginger.
And it's the same old song.
Oh, I'm not sure why we're talking about burps, Crystal.
I have no idea. I just looked up and saw it. The things we talk about during these live streams, okay? I mean, if one of y'all are burping, it's not like we're gonna hear you. A little bit of green in there. Just a pop of green. For those of you that want to see that green come out, just make it fun. All you got to do is make it fun, y'all. Don't overthink it. Like the gem. I think I was overthinking the gem a little bit there. Home Goods carries candied ginger. That's where I bought it. Really?
Check this out, Kim. It's hard to believe someone would do this. And that's 1974 or something. Oh, Amy has a tummy ache.
Oh,
sorry,
okay,
Amy.
that's what. Okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Bill wasn't reading the comments, so I didn't see. Sorry.
Oh, Jennifer Bell says Chloe will be 11 in May. We found out she's developed a heart murmur. That's for their dog.
Okay, gotcha.
So they're going to do an EKG to see what stage she's in.
Yeah, that's with Cinnamon. Yeah, he's got that too.
Kim says, are those corners from the new punch?
This one, yeah, it sure is.
It works, Kim.
Yes, it is, Kim. You see me using it, right? Just got it today.
Chris is talking about you got to have health insurance for your pet. Hey, I need to get on the pet's health insurance.
I'll do a couple of these. That will work. Okay, shine on, y'all.
Honey Moore said that's pretty, Trace.
Really not. It looks good with that pop of color in there, right?
I don't think, because of the way the light is glaring, they can't really see how incredible that woman in pink is. That woman in pink is awesome.
K10 says she's going to color a little bit. These are leftover pieces from one of the journals. These little pieces, and I was like, what do I do with them? Well, they're coming in handy now. Don't mind covering up Cherished on this one. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I'm just a humming along, you know. Yep, ginger is definitely good for upset stomach.
People use it for all kind of stuff.
But that ginger, and I used to be, as a kid, I had so many stomach issues.
Ugh.
And my mother, she was using all kind of stuff. My mother had ginger in her garden.
Was she brewing?
Peppermint tea. Ginger. Oh, my mother had a full garden. My mother just she has a green thumb, okay?
Honey Moore says, I like that paper background, Tracy. Hi, churchy girl.
Thank you.
She says, happy crafting. I'm late, but I made it.
You made it.
Suzanne says, Tracy, didn't you say you use liquid ginger?
Hmm?
I don't think you use liquid ginger.
I use liquid ginger. I don't remember saying that. What, like a tea? I have a ginger tea downstairs. Shine on, y'all. Shine on.
Shine on. Shine on. Hey, police say it's snowing in Maryland.
Wow. I've seen people post some stuff about with the snow. Let's see what I got here. A little tea right here. Someone said honey is good for upset stomach. See what I'm going to do with the professor. It has a little bit of orange in it.
You know what's really interesting is my one of my aunts, she's like a great aunt or something. She lived to be like 106 or something like that, right? I mean, and she had this huge hog. They would eat all that kind of stuff, cooked with lard, everything, you know? She lived long, extremely long. Crystal says she gets all of her fresh ginger from Austell's farmers market.
Oh, they sure do have that farmer's market there.
We've
been
gone
there. Yep. I loved it. I like to get my salmon from there.
That's a good place, huh, Crystal?
We love that place. It's the same old song. It's a different meaning since you've been gone.
Vicky says we got about 6 inches of snow, but it's the powdery type of snow, so it's not too bad to drive in. See, you get a lot of snow, Vicky. Like I grew up in Michigan. Tracy grew up in New York. So when you say powdery snow, we understand that. In the South, they probably wouldn't understand. Snow is just snow to them down here.
To them.
To the
We
Southerners.
are them.
I'm from up north.
You've been here 30 years. We are them. To them.
I'm a northerner who happens to be here. And I've been here much longer than I was up there, huh? Actually, I've been longer than 30. I've been here. How long I've been here? Oh my God. I've been here about about 35 years.
Damn. I'm like, huh? Like, you know you did. You...
Hi, Trisha.
Let's see if I could get this to really stamp out bold on here. Adventurous. Yep, it did it. It did it.
Kim says, how did you guys end up in Atlanta?
Well, me and Bill met down here. How'd you end up down here, babe?
Well,
you just decided to move? I had cousins that lived down here, and I was like, I kind of like it down here. This is years ago. This is around sometime in the 90s. And I was like, wow, this seemed like a real bustling, fun place. And the houses were much more affordable than up north. And I was working for New York Public Library at the time. And I said, once we decided we were going to make the move, like once you have kids, it's like, to me, the city life was just wasn't fun anymore, It was time to kind of move and settle down, so.
Well, I was kind of encouraged to be here. One of my friends, she worked for Merrill Lynch, right? She used to be like a vice president. And she talked me into, she said, Bill, you should become a stockbroker. I can get you in. Where do you want to live? And she said, well, here are the choices. New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, and I think she said Seattle. I knew I wasn't going to Seattle. That was just too far from everything for me. New York seemed too hustling.
Seattle was nice.
Atlanta caught my attention because I think either Andrew Young or I think Andrew Young was the mayor right then, or could have been mayor. But the bottom line is, I came down here for that. I said, this seems like a good place to try to make things happen, and that's how I ended up down here.
Right. So we came from two different places. Me coming from New York, and so we were both down here for a while before we met each other. Yep.
People doing all kind of stuff. Carmina, who was supposed to be sleeping about an hour ago, said, Amy, you could also drink some warm prune juice. Carmina, like, don't be calling my name out on TV like that. I'll get Hector on you.
Let's see, she needs a...
Tracy's mother testifies by prune juice.
Don't be telling my mother business.
My father used to make us prunes every like once a week or so.
We used to have to.
He would heat them up like, boil them, and we would have to eat them. They actually tasted good.
I think she needs a little bit more color on that one.
Okay, Amy. Amy told me don't mess with Carmina because she's helping her. I'm sorry, Amy and Carmina.
It's all up in the business, huh?
You know what, Bertha? I lived in Michigan until I was about 22, something like that. 22, 23.
Ooh, that one looks cute. Let's see. That one's got a little bit more pink in it, doesn't it?
Anita Dawson says the masterboard technique is really beautiful. I wasn't sure at first, but I sure am now. Amazing.
When I saw it, I was like, ooh, this, When I saw it, I was like, this looks like a mess. Then when I cut it down and started doing stuff with it. Ooh.
But Bertha, you know how it is. When you grow up in a place, it's in you. If you grew up in like Saginaw or Detroit, as far as you're concerned, that's who you are. And I'm sure everybody feels like that about their hometowns. Chris was talking about Tracy, sing us a song about prune juice. Good luck. Okay.
I think I'm good on that one.
My father used to say, that's a natural accident. And I used to think to myself, what will make you think I would want this? You know what I'm saying?
Leave your dad alone. He trying to do stuff.
You know what, Kim? I was, but I worked for an investment banking firm, and I really thought I was going to enjoy it, but I just didn't like being on the phones. I'm talking. I worked about 100 hours a week, and it was so just.
Make sure that stays.
I would actually get not only headaches, I would get face aches from the stress.
Yes.
You know, and the pressure. And I said, I do not like this.
Ooh. This guy with a little bit of art. I want to save her for this. Because that little bit of shading right there actually looks like it brings something out.
Hi, Tina Emery.
Hey, Tina. Okay, so now get my little shine bright on here. Shine on. Who's sleeping?
No, as long as that door is open, he has to look at the door.
No, I'm saying, is he sleeping?
No, he's sitting right there looking at the door. Now he's laying down asleep on the floor.
He knocked out. Finally, Gooby just decided, I'm not going to fight with y'all. Y'all have one of those pets that just like, they want you to go right into bed. As if they own you. And they do. Does anyone have pets like that? Just...
Terry says, yes, that'd be so stressful. My cousin is a stockbroker and loves it. I don't think I could do it. Maybe I had worked for a different company, but at the investment firm that I was working for, they didn't really care about the clients. It was all about just push these on people, even if they had no value. Things that were going to expire in no time at all, and people who weren't suited for the investments, just put them in it anyway. It was just, I couldn't do it. Hi, Kitty May. Kitty says, fell asleep, but leave it to Eli and my nephew to wake me up by tickling my feet. That's love. What? Churchy Girl says, okay, I have too many Google accounts. Churchy Girl and Alicia Smith are one and the same.
And you're on under both accounts.
I did not know that, Alicia. DFC says, this is fun. Probably the most random and mindless I've ever created.
This is really fun. Kind of gets you thinking about all kinds of different things you can make.
You're right, Kim. Kim says, pets run the household. You must do what they...
Uh-oh. Went out for a little bit. Let me make sure I'm plugged up here, y'all.
Jennifer Bonnell says, Chloe thinks she's the queen and rules the roost around here.
Oh, shine on.
Exactly, DFC. Deb says, my pet think is It's playtime when I go to bed.
Oh my goodness, the cat and
Strawberry.
so Mingy, the cat, and Strawberry at night just racing up the stairs,
At war with each other.
playing with each other. I'm like, really?
But to me, it looks like they're at war. But I guess the day
I'm
looks
like,
like play.
y'all over the cat and the dog.
But then in the daytime, they try to sleep.
Well, Strawberry has a certain bedtime anyway, so. Look how beautiful that looks. Like no other. Like no other.
Jim says, "Yes, my sissy keeps coming in the craft room like when you were coming to bed."
Right, like, hello.
Tina says, "My cat owns me and the house, and she lets me live here."
Lets you live here. And lets you pay lets you pay the mortgage, right?
You know?
And you better feed me too.
Carmina, you don't have pets, do you? Milo, Zellstorm's
I'm gonna
pets
put
are
him
named
up
Milo
here.
and Otis.
Oh my goodness. That was one of my favorite movies to show the kids at the library. Milo and Otis and the accents. Has anyone ever seen that? It is the funniest movie.
Oh, Zell, you talking about a movie? I thought that was the name of your pets.
No, Milo and Otis were, yeah, they were pets. I mean, they were these two. Was it a dog and cat?
Which one was the cat? Milo?
I can't remember. This was years ago. I used to show that at the library every year. Kids loved it.
I remember I had two kittens, right? And kittens, they all night long they would run around like at lightning
yeah.
speed all over your face, your head, everything. Just
Oh, kittens are no joke. Kittens are no
you was
joke.
just part
okay?
of the ground to them. What I don't understand about our cat is that unless you lock the door with the key, the cat can somehow open the door.
Oh my goodness.
Don't ask me how she does it.
She's like, I am the key. Now, I should have stamped this before, but oh well. It's the word adventurous. Adventurous.
Tanisha says my kittens just run over my mom, Sonia's head at night.
Y'all, this is so.
I like when you
so
stress
fun.
it. Tina says, Tracy, what are you making?
These are probably going to go into card toppers, but some of these are going to go into Tracy's paper hugs. Some of these you'll see in your paper hugs. So these could be card toppers, tags, and this is done from a master board.
Joy Brown had a cat that could unscrew a lid of a soda or water bottle. Your cat was too smart. She was planning something on you, Joy.
Watch out for his ear.
His
ear's like right by the wheel of the chair. You know what I'm saying? Gooby has the strangest places of just laying down. Okay, so let's put her on here now. Just that pop of color really does it.
What? Jennifer Pennell's cat, when she was growing up, it was a stump-tailed Manx cat. He would race us to the bathroom, and he would urinate in the toilet.
You know what? I've seen people post videos of their cats actually going to the bathroom in the bathroom.
Mm.
Does he look? Does he wash his paws after? It's red. It's blue. It's green and yellow too. Bill, can I not just sing the song, babe?
But that background part is
not by myself,
me.
Huh?
It was calling me.
It's black.
Black.
It's white.
White.
It's brown and orange and blue. The colors may change, but the shape's the same.
I'm scared.
I'm afraid for Bill to even.
I'm scared because I don't know what you're going to do.
Because I know how you are, babe.
No, but I just let you have that part.
You don't want me harmonizing.
I don't know which one you're going to pick. Let's
not go down that road.
Exactly. Carmina's falling asleep.
Carmina, go to sleep.
Go to sleep, Carmina. Hector, make her go to sleep. Hector probably asleep already himself.
Okay, so.
She said, can't keep my eye open. That means the other one is already closed.
Can't keep my eye.
Wanda Rose is falling asleep too.
Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Someone said, hang in there, Carmina. Carmina's like, look, I'm out. I am out. See, I still got all of these left, huh? You're just too good to be true. Okay, so I need some brown paper.
Here you go.
Let's break up some color here, y'all. I want to show y'all
how
I would do this for a card.
Crystal says, Bill, you're a musician. So wouldn't it be nice to have some background music that you produced while we were doing a live? YouTube being who they are, if I played anything at all, they would swerve it down. It was copywritten.
Not if it's come from you, you know.
Hey, I just feel that would happen. I've thought about that before, but I just know that
I think that would be nice.
What? Airbrush said I saw one of a cat flushing the toilet after using the potty. That was a smart. So that cat is too smart, Airbrush. That cat is gonna take over.
That cat really gonna take over. You gonna be turning on the stove and everything. This is my measuring, y'all. This is how I measure.
Sonny Pierce is one down over here. I think it's Tanisha. Tanisha's bit the dust. Another one bites the dust.
See how that brown looks on there.
Kitty May says brown is my favorite color.
That brown.
Jerry Hankinson says, I heard of a YouTuber flagged for his own music.
We got flagged.
We sure did.
We got flagged for
Little Storybook music.
Yep. The actual music itself. and we had to tell them like we just had to send something in proving that we're the
Right. They were
we
flagging
we
us
own the rights to the song.
for our own music. How about that? D10 says minus crafting at midnight is perfect and fun for her because she can't sleep before 3 or 4 anyway.
Oh wow.
D10, I'm the same way.
What?
I could be just sleepy during the day, but for some reason, once around midnight happens, I can't
Nothing,
sleep
huh?
about 4.
Nothing at all.
It's Gaytan's fault.
It's Gaytan's fault.
She rubbed off on me. You know what, M. Sims? I think I saw some of that. She said, does anyone watch the PBS Gospel Music series? We saw parts of it, I think.
Did we?
Well, they were, I think I did. They were auditioning these people who were incredible vocalists. Hi, Cheryl McCafferty.
Was that the show on Netflix?
I think so. Is that the one? You know what I'm talking about, right there?
Look, I'm creating more scraps. You know that, right?
It's in. I have to fire it myself. I was hoping Ann Ryan would be on here. We talked to Ann Ryan today.
Oh, I did get. You remember we got a copyright strike for me reading that author's
We
book?
sure did.
I read a children's book on my channel because it was one of those books that I really love to use during a story time. And the author sent something and demanded that it be taken down.
And you know,
because a librarian was reading a children's book. A children's librarian was reading a children's book.
And you know the irony of it?
And I put the link so they can get the book.
Right. So the video had about, I think it had about 70,000 views or something like that at the time when he contacted us, right? She put his link so he could get money if it was purchased.
He didn't want me reading the
Okay, and on his channel completely, he had like about 55
he didn't even have the
subscribers or
viewership.
something. You know what I mean? He should have been just ecstatic.
Yep, he sure did get a copyright.
Okay, Kim, I didn't see it then. What? Crystal said she got flagged for saving a Blue Magic concert.
They need to be going after people for other things because there's some stuff.
There's
some stuff to be on some of these channels that I'm like, ooh.
They'll flag you for that.
Like, y'all coming after me?
We've had people who have downloaded every single video we've had on Little Story Bug.
Right, and create a whole nother channel.
Right.
I had to go and find it.
And they created.
Actually, someone told me that they saw my
And instead of naming it Little Story Bug, they named their channel Little Story Boo. And everything except for the G.
But it's not the same, right?
And
it's like what's Coming to America when they had McDowell's.
And their videos showed up in the search right before ours, didn't it, Trace? That's how we found them. And when you go to YouTube, you can't.
Well, someone said, I think these people have your videos on their
You can't tell YouTube to take down the whole channel. You have to tell them video after.
Oh yeah, it's
video.
like it's very
And they had about 90 videos up. We were like,
they had a lot. It was like I have to go and flag every single video.
You know how long that takes?
Don't know what I'm doing with this, but I'm gonna do something, even if it's just to get these on here and then go back later and do something with it.
Kim, I know what you mean when you said with the Finding Your Roots guy. Ontario says Henry Louis Gates Jr. Once she said that, I said, yeah, that's the Finding Your Roots guy. So Terry, we renamed the people, okay?
And
We
still
can't
know
think of
who
their
they are.
name,
Still know who they are, right?
and somehow Kim and I we just know who we're talking about.
So do y'all see what I'm doing? I'm just going to take both of these circles and add them on here. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm going to make something. But at least I have it. I have the idea.
You know, like if I told y'all, you know the Allstate guy with the deep voice. Y'all know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah,
His voice is so distinctive. You even hear his voice. You don't even have to be looking at the screen,
he
and
branded
you know who it
himself.
is.
He branded himself extremely well. He don't sound like that.
No, he don't. His voice is cool.
He definitely don't sound like that. Okay.
Maybe Steve can hit it. Our electrician.
Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait one moment there.
Dale Warwick is on this week.
On what?
I think she was on the Finding Your Roots.
Oh, really?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe
Put
I'm
that
just,
one aside
maybe
for a
she's
little
on by
bit.
herself. Right, Averly, he was in Waiting to Exhale. Right, Deb. See, Deb, this is exactly where I'm at, Deb. Deb says, yeah. I can't recall his name, though. Exactly. No one can. But everyone knows exactly who
If you
he is.
Googled Allstate guy, he would come up, wouldn't he?
I bet. Let me try and see what happens.
Yeah, he would.
Hold on. I'm going to do it, y'all. I got to see. Hold on.
Just want a little bit.
Look at this. I put in Allstate guy, and look what happened. Look what came up. That's him. Dennis Hayberts is his name. Now I know his name. I can't call him All-Star guy anymore.
Because he's not the All-Star guy.
All-State guy in, whatever.
Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dennis Haysbert.
I'm still gonna call him All-State guy. Kim Worthing talking about All-State guy was Whitney Houston's love interest on Waiting to Exhale. Hey, Kim. That's like Simone Biles' husband was so and so. You know what I mean?
Ah, y'all are funny. Glue is
I'm more
drying up.
popular than Simone. What?
He didn't say that, Bill. Stop making up stuff. Spreading
We
rumors.
don't even know who you are, okay, buddy?
Okay, if y'all see my pen, if y'all see my pen, just point it out to me, okay?
Good luck. Good luck. It's under there
Is the
somewhere.
people on your card stickers? No, that's actually a stamp set, Tina.
Remember you remember the people? I'll put the link for you, Tina, so you can eyeball them.
There's 7 or 8 stamp sets with people on them.
And it just so happens they're 25% off right now. Just Sunday.
Okay, let me get this pen in here. Crystal says she remembered his lines in the movie.
A10 says, I borrowed your pen, Tracy.
Well,
good. You have about.
Hopefully, as long as it doesn't get stuck in my foot. Okay, I'm good.
Hundreds more over there.
As long as it doesn't get stuck in my foot, I'm good to go.
Amy K says, what's the question of the night? I don't know. What is it? Zell Storm says, whatever.
Oh, we don't have a giveaway this week.
Zell Storm says, whatever he said was stupid. He claimed he didn't even follow gymnastics, but had commented on some gymnasts before. You can't do anything on the internet because someone will find it and remind you. Zell, you're right. You're right.
He said he was the catch. That's what he said.
Ooh.
Okay.
People like, no, buddy, you got it wrong on that one. DFC says, I've used some of the vintage people on mine.
Huh?
Bertha says she thought some of James Earl Jones.
Oh, y'all talking about the vintage. Oh, the vintage is a different one.
That's a different animal.
Yeah, the vintage is, let's see, which would be nice.
The vintage would work too.
Yeah, that would work too. You talking about these?
Yeah, I'll put the link for that too.
These are the ones you talking about, the digitals, right? Those would work really good on these too. Yep. These would work.
What?
Bertha said, I thought you was talking about James Early Jones.
No, not James. James was the original. Everybody, hold up. James is so distinctive. You knew who he was and his name. James branded himself, buddy.
Yes, he did.
You could be walking down the street and hear any commercial, audio books, anything. And time you heard the voice, James Earl Jones.
I think he's reading the Bible in one of the.
Yeah, he is.
He's reading. He's on an audio book, reading the Bible.
He was Darth Vader too. Did you know that?
Oh, was he?
Mm-hmm. Sonya Creel talking about. I just put on some Keith Sweat. You baby got you. What? Keith.
My glue just does not want to act right. I'm gonna have to go and do the hot water thing again.
Tracy, did you know James
does not want to act right?
Is Mufasa?
Yes.
I did not know that.
You can hear it in his voice.
Look at James. Please. James got one by me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw some hot water on this because my glue has got to work.
Suzanne Velasquez says, I'm back. What did I miss? Girl, we're talking about Darth Vader, okay?
Always talking about something. These look really good on the brown paper.
And the Allstate guy.
So good.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. Crystal says, I remember him from the movie Claudine.
Oh, yes. That's right. With him and Diane Carroll, right?
Was it Sissy? No, it was...
Oh, wasn't Diane Carroll? No. Who was it?
It was Sissy... what's her name?
What, Cicely Tyson?
Yes, wasn't it Cicely Tyson?
I thought it was Diane Carroll.
Maybe it was.
I could be wrong.
You know, Diane Carroll really looks... She
just
looks the
changed.
same way. I mean, I've been seeing her forever. I saw her for her entire career. She looked like she never changed. She just always just
she grew old gracefully. And every part she played was good. Yep, Diane Carroll. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was Diane Carroll.
Ugh, I need to put this in some heated
Yeah.
water.
Diane Carroll.
Okay, so if that doesn't work, this is what you do. Till Bill gets back with my glue. Just use this. These look really good, y'all, with the really good with that brown. Black would have been too, but this right here looks good. That brown behind it. Kim Worthman, her in Dallas, woo, child, she was a whole mess. And I was there for it, okay? She was too much. She played that part. Dominique Devereaux. Okay, so I want to put more people on this, but I ran out of people. People won't have time to color all of them in. People who need. She was on Dynasty, right? Dynasty. That's what it was. Hallelujah, people. I done forgot my measurements, y'all. Okay. Look how nice that looks. Bill, don't add water to my... He better not add water to my glue. You're taking a little bit too long.
Just right now. I didn't have a pen to be sticking on it, so normally I stick the pen in as I do it.
Okay.
Let me see the pen, please.
Well, the water, it's saturated. I got to dry it off. Okay.
It works.
You said you got coats that are reminiscent of Diane Carroll from a coat drive. Wow.
Oh yes, Kim Worthing. I can't even say it. Dynasty.
Oh.
That was the one Kim Worthing when Diane Carroll showed up, and she went to the party, and they introduced her. And they said, "Oh, the lady turns to Diane. It's such a pleasure to meet you." And Diane said, "I'm sure the pleasure's all yours."
Excuse me, it's Miss Devereaux.
Yeah, dude,
It's
it's Devereaux.
You can't be calling her Diane.
Ooh, what was her first name?
What was it?
Something Dominique Devereaux.
Dominique Devereaux.
Dominique Devereaux. Okay, Dominique didn't play with people, did she, Kim? I was like, Dominique.
She played that part.
Ooh, look at Brian. How you doing, Brian?
Brian on here too. A little bit of glue right there. So are y'all making full cards tonight, or you just kind of making some embellishments and stuff?
Some of y'all watching with one eye.
Because imagine if you do like all of these, right? And then you just have a bunch of these. You can stack them up, right? Until you're ready to play. So look at all this.
Later on, you may
The
come
circles, I want more people on these, so I'm going to have to wait on those, but at least they're cut down.
You could take those and make them into cards. Huh? You could take the cards and make them into bigger cards.
Right, that's what I'm doing now. I'm just layering them on here because some of these are going to go in the paper hugs. Yep. For those of y'all that order those paper hugs, you're going to be getting. Oh, we're doing pretty good, babe. It's 1:46.
Yeah.
In the AM.
It is. It's Chelsea's birthday, y'all.
Today was Chelsea's birthday.
I told her, I said, "Uh-oh, Chelsea, you're one notch over."
We spoke to her this morning.
She's 31. I said, once she get that one notch.
So she'll be home in about, actually 1 week, right? 2 weeks. Okay. Got his orange shirt on there, and he needs a little bit of stitching. Just a little bit of stitching on here. A little bit. I'm literally watching with one eye. They took my right eye in 2020. Oh, Tina. She shares a birthday with one of your best friends. Okay, you finished. Zal said I finished 2 cards. I had been working on a little before Mindless Crafting started. Now I am working on some other ideas. Not ready to do masterboards just yet. Not yet? Look how cute those look. This one, let's see. I'll save that one. And see, now this I have on here. But I'll need more people. So I already have a ton of people stamped out, but we won't be coloring them tonight, okay? I will put a few little, I can do a couple of little envelopes. Oh, I found my other pen now for my glue.
Well, well, there you go. Are you happy?
Okay, Vicky made 3 master boards.
Oh, Tamika. That's my show. Tamika, you're to watch Columbo. Tamika, I love
Y'all
you
just
Columbo.
Y'all just gotta be up tonight, huh?
Columbo, remember, he used to look like this. There's no way in the world this grungy looking so-called detective is going to solve anything.
You know what? That's what people thought.
And he just made them ran rings around the people, didn't he?
He did make it look dumb. Okay, so I want to make a couple of envelopes. So I need something that's going to be.
Hi, Marianne Peterson.
I want to make a couple of little easy, quick envelopes, y'all.
Marianne Peterson says, hello and good morning from
Hi.
Denmark. Just found your live. Perfect way to wake up.
Oh, hello.
Wake up, Marianne. It's 7:50 a.m.
That's what time it is in Denmark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At least Marianne's part of Denmark. Vicky says, one more thing.
Just one more thing.
You know what I'm saying, Vicky? That is so wonderful, Tina Emery. Tina's telling the story about how if she didn't get the one eye, removed, then she would have been totally blind. That's like my mother-in-law, Tina. For all intents and purposes, she really only sees one eye, but she does so much of that one eye.
She sure does.
Please.
Y'all know I love making these little easy envelopes, right?
Yeah, that was Columbo. One more thing. One more thing.
Then I'm gonna put one more thing on this card, right? Just one more thing.
Hey, Vicky, and usually when he said the one more thing, the people who he would ask the question to had this just impatient arrogance, like, what, dummy?
Right, not knowing that he's leading them down a trap.
Shay says, thanks for ideals of using vintage men and women. I just printed some digitals to use on masterboard.
Oh, good.
Ooh, Sonya Girl Maxwell is a whole other animal. You got to be the right person to sing Maxwell. I'm sorry. His range is so incredible.
I always get him and Eric Benet.
Eric Benet is
mixed
awesome.
up.
As awesome as I thought Eric Benet was, and I've always thought he was quite awesome. The records simply do not do justice to what he sounds like in person, do they, Trace? In person, he does some stuff that I found myself saying, man, if he did that on the album.
He's a whole nother level, isn't he? Let's see who can get where we can fit an envelope on here. I was determined to make an envelope, huh?
Suzanne says, I was culling butterflies from your retiring stamp set.
Oh. Yeah, we got stamp sets retiring.
It's still going on.
And we got some
Let me find that one.
Already designed and into the manufacturer, so. We got some new stuff coming. Y'all are going to be, I can't wait to share it with y'all. So if I put this here, put a little something right there, a little tiny.
There's a link to that.
Gems. I'm gonna put a little tiny gem right there. You know what? I can start putting some of these on there too. Just one more thing. Dee, 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 dee.
Oh, Here, look, Liana, I'll put that thing in here for you. Let's see.
Put a little gem right there. Just a little gem. That glue. I use too much glue. Right. You can make these out of any size, really. Like if you want to do a really small one. So I want to do one for her and fit a small one in there. Let's see. See if we can do a really tiny one here. Let's cut that down a little bit more.
Well, there's the link to the Mindless Crafting prayer group on Facebook. Tina. Tamika says, I'm almost done with Columbo. What other old series should I try? Did you like Matlock? I used to like Matlock. And when Murder, She Wrote, I used to watch that one too. The Murder, She Won't. The Murder, She Wrote.
Murder,
woman,
She Won't.
Well, that woman, she was smart. She could figure out some stuff, couldn't she? Before the live, I was watching Jason Bourne for probably the 50th time.
I'm just putting a little bit of green around this just to tie it all in.
Suzanne said, "Oh, I bought Atomic Habits. How you like it, Suzanne?"
Gooby finally went on that little blanket you brought in here for him, huh? Bill set up a whole bed in the craft room for Gooby. I think my vintage people are gonna look nice on there, babe. If I get the vintage men and women maybe on that circle, because I could actually make them very small. Huh. We shall see. A little green clutch right there. Because sometimes you're not sure what you need. One thing for the card and you're just not sure what, right? Just one thing.
I watch every show that y'all have named in here. Monk, The Diagnosed Murders, this one, Kojak, McQueen, all that stuff.
The who? The Queen.
It was called Queen, McQueen.
Oh, McQueen. Oh, yeah. Okay, drop a little gem up in there for my blingers.
How many of y'all like Kato? The Kato show. Y'all probably called it the Green Hornet, but I called it the Kato show.
Ooh, this Shine On. This Shine On actually is from, in case you're wondering, Shine On is from this. That's the Her stuff. That's retired now. That's where I got that from. So I might take the nail polish and put it on, do like a couple of these and put it on there. Just an idea. Just my mind is still going, y'all. And you know what? When I go to sleep tonight, guess what? mind going to be thinking about what I could add to these circles.
You're welcome, Tina. How many of y'all have watched The Wire, the series? That's pretty interesting. The settings in Maryland.
I keep falling asleep. Every time I try to watch it, I fall asleep.
It is incredible. It's so raw. It just has, it's incredible.
Who said thank you so much for these lives? I was trying
Live
to read
event.
it.
I read it. Mary Beth says, thank you both so much for these live events. Love my crappy friends. Heading to bed.
Aw.
I'll watch the rest tomorrow. You are an inspiration. Good night. Good night, Mary Beth.
Good night.
Good night, Mary Beth. Thanks for coming.
This was fun as usual,
It was
y'all.
fun as usual.
And look at this. Now, so I'm gonna look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. So we got. Oh, can I put this butterfly
Suzanne and
on
Kim
here?
love Atomic Habits. Kim even got the workbook.
Oh wow. Oh, you trying to do a whole nother.
Kim ain't playing.
Kim is like, I did not come to play.
I come to work, okay?
Butterfly right there. Just happen to have that butterfly laying off to the side. There we go. Found a home for it. So these are the ones to work with. These are all the, look at all these. Still have beautiful canvases. I call them canvases because that's what it's like working with a canvas. Okay, then we got these right here. We got these pieces here. Got this. I could drop a sentiment on there and good to go. All right. So all of this created tonight. Then look at these, y'all. For those of y'all that didn't see, I showed these before. These are the other ones that, this is what we've been creating over the last week or so.
These are more fun too.
More masterboard creativity, y'all.
And you know what? But for me, they turn out better when you really try to not plan the masterboard. Just go bananas on it.
Don't try to plan it out.
Just put it stuff anywhere. Overlap on top of the overlap.
Just go do it.
And then by the time you chop it up, it is absolutely amazing.
Oh, look at this. This is so cute. Masterboard flowers. So a lot of creativity going on with these masterboards, especially if you want to really knock some stuff out.
Suzanne says, Tracy, the stamping on the masterboard brings crafting to a whole new level.
It does. And it's so fun. Look at this. I'm looking at this now. All right. So say you got pieces like this and you're like, oh, what do I do with it? Start building. Right? Start building on your masterboard. You got little pieces that are left over. I don't even remember where this came from, but hey, it's going to be on something now.
You're right, Avery. Michael B. Jordan, he was about, well, you say 14 to 15. He looked like he's like 12 or something on The Wire. I think that was his first role. But then again, it may not have been. He was always good from the moment I ever saw him.
You can draw on some of your masterboard stuff too. So don't be afraid to try, like doodling and stuff on your, like this is a random piece here. But if I take my pen, I can just do stuff, right? I can do stuff on here. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Especially if you
right?
have
And then you do
spaces
something like this.
where you just put paper that's pretty blank, like this, or like the
Something like that,
manuscript
right?
paper.
And then still do stitching, add some sentiments on there, you know, do some squiggly lines or whatever.
Michelle Pacheco.
Hey, Michelle.
Christina says, watching you gets my creative juices going.
I'm glad. That's what it's all about, right? Saying, you know what? I want to do something like that. Look how cute that looks. And you can just make your own little border on these. Really have fun with them. Right? Make your own stuff. And look how cute that is. And then I could just pop a thing right
That
here.
stitching is nice.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. This will find it. Look at this. Fits perfectly. I'm going to put some glue on it just because.
Because you can.
Because I can. Just one more thing, y'all.
Michelle Pacheco just got back from a Citizens Awards banquet for the
Oh,
Brown
wow.
churches. Glad you came on for a few moments.
For sure.
Karen Nelson says she's starting to cut her masterboards. Wow, they're turning out so amazing.
I know, especially if you cut them out and you... Okay, so here's more stuff, y'all. Wait, I got more. The masterboard flowers. This is just this week's makes, y'all.
Suzanne, probably not.
Just the stuff for this week. Look.
You might have signed up with an email for the free digitals, and you might have signed up with another one for something else. I don't know.
What was the question?
Do I need to send a message to admin to cancel one of my emails to master to Mindless Crafting?
Oh, you have more than... She might have to unsubscribe one of them. Maybe.
I don't know.
Look at this. More.
Bye, Linda Huffman. Thanks for coming.
Look at all of this creating, y'all. And guess what? I still have a lot of scraps.
Liana says, I don't think you guys realize what a joy you are to others. As it turns out, around the world, I happened upon you some years ago when I wanted to learn how to do a bow for a gift basket.
Oh.
You know what? How many views does that bow thing have? About 3 million?
2 million. 2 million views on one of those bow tutorials. I still have people still writing me weekly still about that bow tutorial. They said it's one of the easiest tutorials they've ever done. And they have been trying to make bows. Yep, y'all, this is what we got here. This. All of this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
Exactly, Chris. Crystal says, special people draw special people.
Oh,
that's who we are.
That's who we are.
Exactly. Birds of a feather. You know the rest.
Yeah, because some people say, well, if I get on, if I do a YouTube channel, no one's going to find me. Yes, they will. The people that are meant to find you will find you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
This was absolutely...
How's Jeff?
Fun, okay? This was fun.
Have fun in the spring.
See what I'm doing, right? I'm cleaning up while I'm like, this is fun.
Actually, supposed to be summertime, but we're in the spring, so. Was it still winter?
It's still winter, babe.
It's still winter?
Spring, okay?
You know what? It felt like spring today, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Although last week it was definitely winter.
And the thing is, you can cut out a ton of shapes from these, okay? So you don't have to stick to one shape. I was going to do something with this little flower right here. This is a flower shape.
Oh.
So you can cut flower shapes out of some of these too if you want to.
Yeah, tell Jeff we said hello. Jeff said he was so
Oh,
happy to see his wife shine tonight at the ceremony.
oh, so sweet.
Michelle, you shine wherever you go.
So
Okay?
sweet. Y'all keep, look, that's why we have it. Look, shine on.
Shine on, shine on.
Oh, some people,
Ooh, look at Karen
Karen, that's so
Hankerson.
sweet. Some people make footsteps in the sand. You make them in the heart. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, y'all are the absolute best. Thanks for coming on with us tonight. I am going to be on Craft Roulette on March 22nd, so mark your calendars. I want all of y'all to show up.
Everybody.
All of our peeps, okay, to show up where I will be on Craft Roulette.
Michelle Trito, she said, I've been watching you guys for 4 years.
4 years.
Thank you, Marcy. Marcy Jones says, hit that like button.
Hey, Serafina.
Look at Serafina. And thank you, Donna. Bertha stayed awake the whole time. It was a miracle. Bertha's like, let me call my name like that when I'm around the D.
Now, y'all, if you wanted to, you can add some of these to, let's see.
Kelly Warner says, time to head to bed.
You could, exactly. You could add some of these to the journals now. You can start decorating. Look at all of the stuff. Look at all of the stuff now that you have to start putting stuff into your journal. Look how beautiful these go in the journals. You can put them on the inside covers. Just giving y'all some, you can stamp some stuff in here on the little corners there. Right? But these are going to be absolutely beautiful if you decide to use them in the journal. The circles too. You can do the circles in there too. Anything goes, right?
Bertha says she watched Craft Roulette tonight.
Look at some of the, and you're still up? My goodness, Bertha.
Y'all put
Look, this can be a little plate, like note plate in here, note to self, right? You can use that and have a little pocket here maybe, and then have little notes in it. Just giving y'all ideas. I think I'm going to add another signature in here. Have a third one in there. That way it'll be even fuller because I don't want this empty space. So I am. Okay.
Suzanne says, I am looking forward to the next midnight crafty session.
Oh, that's going to be, that'll be what, March? Yeah, that'll be March.
Shay, I thought you had gone to sleep.
How cute that's going to be. Note to self.
Shay's like, go to sleep. I'm a vampire. What you talking about?
Something like that. Y'all see what I'm trying to say? Like all this stuff can tie in now. You don't have to, even these can go in here too. Right? We got a ton of them.
Karen says, Bill, what happened to the bee
Just
stamp
depends.
with the flower?
The bee stamp with the...
Was that just for you or just because or something? Let's see. Let me look it up.
That's the BU, right? The bee stamp with the flower. That's the that's the BU. It's the, oh, wait a minute.
That's just for you. But we don't.
No, is it the digital or is it the actual stamp?
It's only in digital now.
We never had it in a stamp set.
Oh, we didn't?
I don't think it's a just for you. I think it's BU.
Okay,
That's what it's called.
Look it up, man.
It's a Colorado stamp, I think. Is that the one you're talking about?
Well, we don't have it, whatever it case may be.
Oh, you have to look and see.
I did. Look and see.
The Colorado stamp? We don't have them? It may have sold out. Oh, Serafina said one of the boxes is just for you, Bill.
Oh, I'm loved. I think we sold out. We are sold out of that one.
You can make you said tip ends? Is that right? Tip ends for a journal? Or put them in a pocket? All we know, we got a lot of stuff. This is a lot of stuff, okay? You could probably decorate a whole journal with this.
Karen Higginson says it was a stamp set. I think it was too. I think we ran out of that one, Grace. It definitely was a stamp.
The BU.
No, the Just For You one.
We never had that one as a physical stamp.
Are
But
you
we
sure?
have it in digital. Yes.
Okay, well, my wife is sure.
I'm sure.
She said it with conviction, so I believe her.
I mean, you can look in the
I believe
the back office.
I believe you. I believe you.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and head on out of here. Vicky, how did you like it? Don't forget to post your card. That's what Bertha's saying. Post in the group. Yeah, whatever you make, post it in the group.
For those that are new here, feel free to check out our store at mindlesscrafting.com. The link is at the top of the chat. And we have a bunch of sales going on, so
Good night,
enjoy.
Liana.
Good night, a bunch of people.
Y'all take care of yourselves.
Cindy, tell it already?
Have a wonderful weekend. Cindy said.
Cindy!
Y'all take care.
Something wrong with y'all. Just 2 hours.
We love you. We
It
love
must be
you.
sick.
We love each and every one of y'all. Y'all take care. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.